Hello friends, back to the videos. Got a couple boxes we're going to do today of the big collection, and then probably take a break and look at another collection that I just purchased. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how we get into this stuff. We're falling a little behind. We want to get all this stuff checked in before Christmas season, so gonna have to start hustling, I think. Okay, looks like we've got another GURPS set, but first off we got a couple more early James Bond novels here, Goldfinger and Live and Let Die. Neither of them are in great shape, but again, early printings. Just cool. I don't know why I'm drawn to these, but it's just neat seeing older editions like this. So these are 1963, 11th printing. Wow, cool. Anyway, into it. Looks like GURPS in this box. So we got a mix of items here. Let's see what's the best way to do this. I think like that. All right. First off, we have the first edition of GURPS Old West. First printing, I guess. First cover. Celtic Myth. Let's see if I can just delete. There we go. That's cool. Time Travel. The overstock sticker, unfortunately. All right, this is a good one. Bunnies and Burrows. And GURPS Bunnies and Burrows, obviously. And then later we had, there we go, that's an angle I need. Later they moved on, and now Frog God Games does Bunnies and Burrows, which is cool. Space Atlas 4. GURPS Compendium 1. Early GURPS Fantasy. This isn't the first version of it, but it is an early one. Operation Endgame. The first alternate, oh no, this is the second alternate Earths. It's alternate Earths 2 for GURPS. There's another one somewhere, hopefully. Ultra Tech, second edition. Revised. They did a bunch of versions of that. GURPS Japan, this is the second version of that. GURPS Russia. This one was a very hard book to find when it came out. I didn't have a big printing, but I think now there's a bunch of them out there. GURPS Fantasy Folk and Square Bound. I think that's the first version. Super Temps was a kind of a cool superheroes add-on. One of their novelization ones. This is GURPS Lensman, the Lensman series. Planet Krishna from another book of series. The Prisoner, one of the hardest to find GURPS books. They only did one printing of this. This one's in really good shape, based on the old TV show. What was the guy's name? Number 2 is the person up against. Yeah, I can't remember. I only watched it a little bit, kind of before my time. GURPS IST, International Super Teams. GURPS Camelot. GURPS Myth, which is based on computer games. GURPS Ultra Tech 2. This is GURPS Vehicles. This is the second edition, so definitely one of, I think third edition was the last one they did of that. GURPS Magic Items 2. Yikes. I'm not even sure why this one's in there. It is so destroyed. Water damage. Now, it's not water damage that happened in here. Must have, why they would put that in there. I mean, that's just gross. And this is GURPS Fantasy Adventures. Now, I don't think I've ever seen this one. Looks like it's got sun fading to the cover. Oh, I remember the back here. No, that was in, yeah, this one's got water damage too. I may be tossing that one. Another James Bond Jr. novel. Here we've got a bunch of the GURPS introductory pages here. This is a part of a book, it looks like. Fighters of the Purple Rage. I think that came out of that Fantasy Adventures book, which is trashed also. Okay, back to some better condition stuff. Arabian Nights. GURPS Cthulhu Punk. GURPS Fantasy Folk. Grease. New Sun. Another novelization. Space Adventures. Overstock sticker here. One of the ones that's kind of sought after. Callahan's Cross Time Saloon. GURPS Aztecs. First version of the Aliens book. Robin Hood. This one tends to be sought after a bit. Aces Abroad for Wild Cards. Comic, I think, series, or was it a book series? Space Pterodyne, another novelization, I believe. GURPS Compendium 2. Mecha source book. Fantasy Bestiary. Timeline. GURPS Timeline. And then our last one is the first Alternate Earths book. And all those, most of those are all pretty good shape, except for those two that I just set aside. Those are going right into the recycling. They're just trashed. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.